folks. So we have a guaranteed game 3 no matter what in this one. Anyway, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Lightshade, an old map. Give it up for Wayne from Team Starcom in the red. And his opponent in the upper left, representing Hot-Headed Gaming. Give it up for Nightphoenix in the yellow. Oh boy. This do be something. I will say this, it is a little ironic. There's no controversy here. I'm friends with both these kids, and I do mean that. I gotta actually bug Wayne, actually. Bruh. For some Zerg coaching. Nightphoenix doing a good job forcing the triangle third for his nat. But I was gonna say, this is not getting controversial. But it is a Ukrainian Protoss versus a Russian Zerg. Pretty wild stuff these days. But both of them are pretty based individuals. At least to me. Ooh, so it's going to be a core first opener from Nightphoenix. I wonder what he's got in store for us. That's actually kind of cheeky. And we'll see what happens. Little bits of mineral harass. Tata's going to let it go for now, but if it keeps up, I think we're oh. And we had a little bit of drone AI derping. Isn't going to keep up for too long. I don't hate that. Nightphoenix knows, yeah, it's probably a better time spent on other things. We watch him macro pretty good in his Phoenix Colossus games against Koss, who's also a really good player, ironically, on Wayne's team. Koss is a pretty good Terran player as well. But Nightphoenix was really good on his defense. And kept up the macro behind things. Well, it is going to be a metabolic opener. And Wayne is just going to have to deal. Well, Nightphoenix getting a little too aggressive. Oof. He is 100% getting a little bit of a delay. Probably more than he'd hoped. More than Wayne had hoped for. Isn't going to get a kill on the drone, but that's quite the delay on the third. That is damn annoying. It's getting to a point where it's almost as good. Oh my god, the Shade even going to come in clutch. Oh, this bot, like... What an astounding set of value. I mean, yeah, there were 2 pylons. But Nightphoenix definitely got his job done on delaying. It's going to be a 1-gate glaive build with no robo, and he's not pulled off gas because of all the harassment. What is this? Nightphoenix is a younger guy too, so as is Rattata, but I think Nightphoenix is a little younger than Rattata. I mean Wayne. I'm sorry. Shit. Oopsie. He does not like being called Rattata anymore, but basically everybody does it. But he do be a G though. Oh man. This is making me want to run in open sometime, but I just have no time to for a bit. I think we need to get a cheeky EU and NA time tournament. I needed Dan and Dave open. A Dan and Dave cash grab. That's going to be the next one, actually. But it's going to be off-race, maybe. Who wants off-race StarCraft with, you know, pro and semi-pro players? Huh? I know I do. Alright. But this is actually a sick one to see these guys making it through here. Can Nightphoenix take the series off of Wayne? That's the question. Resonating Glaives is finished up, but that Roach Warren coming down before was pretty good. The Ling pressures kept Nightphoenix back, and this is a really late glaive build. I don't know how much I like it, in fact. He's got a few more gates, but after all that harass, I don't think it's going to work out for him so well. Despite the delay on the third, the Queen's out. There's a lot of drones, and therefore a good economy for Zerg still. It's not a lot of production comparatively than if there was a third hatch and creep spread, I guess. Still, enough time has passed where this is a very awkwardly timed Resonating Glaives build. War Prism is going to go into the main. Can he get some value, though? I don't think it's all over. The problem is he's going to really want to get a third base. I love how the Adepts were split in the shade. Some going here, some going to the main. Oh, they're even pulling back. And these ones are going to find a few drones. Are they? Do they shade out? Some shade, some don't. Oh my god, there's more pressure, but he's got a target fire. He is target firing. 11 workers fall. Lots of lost mining time. 2 Adepts over here. The army's over to the side. It's scouted. But the thing is, the push over here is coming back in full send mode. There's a sizable force coming from Wayne. We have the Cope Immortal coming. Cope Immortal number 2. Okay, it's a double Immortal. Could be worse. These 2 Adepts over here getting some values. 15, 16 drones. Wayne's still on a decent count. This ain't game-ending damage, and the trades, not the greatest, to be honest. Still, 19 drones in total fallen. I think this push has been held. We'll see if Nightphoenix can get miracles done. Problem is now Wayne's going for 2 more gases. He doesn't care. He's like, whatever, dude. You just dumpstered all those Adepts in total. We're talking 20 Adepts for not even technically 20 workers and 29 Lings of Queen and creep tumors. Oof, feels bad. Nightphoenix still coming in with a alright build. He got a little carried away with the double pylons and some other stuff. Anti-diarrhea, how you doing, man? And Mr. Corwin. And Duck Huddler. Alright, I don't hate the fact that there's 4 sentries with this. Oh, it's 3 Immortals. He hid one. I love it. He hid one of the Immortals. So a 3 Immortal push, though. He's going to need stuff like this. It's not all Adepts now. We are getting some Ravagers out for force fields, but that's a fucking lot of Zerglings. That is a damn lot of Zerglings. Adept Shades are going to be helpful here. Oh my gosh, he's going to catch some of them, too. I think he should have full walled. No shield battery back home is going to be a bit of a problem too. I think he should have just full walled if he's going full send. Alright. Well, catching an Overlord's okay, but he needs a lot more damage than that. Spine Crawler's going to be disintegrated. But here come the Lings behind the Immortals and the Sentries. The force field's basically all done in the front. The Sentry's not going to be able to hold this. There's too many Lings. It's a Ling flood. The surround on the Immortals, the Stalkers, and everything, I think are going to make short work of Nightphoenix. And my friends, who supply, they do not lie. The Cope Warpium, the Corp Warpiums. The Cope Warpiums. I think I'm going to stick with that name for them. The Warpiums with a lot of Cope are attempted, but again, it's 2 bases to 3 bases. Well, he's gotten worker damage still. And he's gotten some trades, but these Immortals have taken a big hit. There's just so many Lings. I don't really see how Nightphoenix can do it at this point. GG is called. He's surrounded. And he is going to tap out. Yeah, I'm really tired. So I'm just making words up. Words coming out of my mouth like full-on Ricky style. Back up, not working. Hang on, guys. So that is another game 1. This is, again, a best of 5, so it's possible we go to game 5. How you doing, Kanan? What up, Flap? Cuddler of Duck. Or you... Hold on, guys. All right, guys, going on to game number 2. Again, I'm full-blown tirade. Said there might be cool things like alcohol and drugs that didn't let me in. Cigarettes, my friends. Excessive tobacco use. It's a Twitch thing. I'm compelled to have this on my stream if I'm going to do this. However, I found my workaround until my better workaround and goal this summer is going to be break it up and not. Maybe that's going to be a good reason for me to finally to less degen the stream a little bit for my cardiovascular system's sake and carcinogen intake, if nothing else. Anyway, he is down a point but not out. Spawning in the upper right hand corner, representing High-Headed Gaming in the yellow. Give it up for Nightphoenix. And his opponent in the bottom left, he's red, representing Team Starcom. Give it up for Wayne. He is up a point on Ancient McCistern. Man, you know, I miss these maps. Some of these guys, I truthfully miss them. I think I'm so over this map pool. Even though we had a lot of standard maps before, they were like small. They weren't like massive. I feel like there's less like siege positions and crazy stuff for Terran. Yeah. That's basic. I'm gonna say it. I think it's a fair argument. Plus, I don't know. I wasn't the biggest fan of the map pool that we've had this last one. So they were cool for a while, I guess. But I think I miss like stargazers and some of that stuff too. Ooh, it's a fake cannon rush. I like this out of Nightphoenix. This is a 100% fake cannon rush, guys. Cheeky play from our Protoss player. Love to see it. Well, Wayne doesn't really take the bait. We're in bat country now, guys. Holy moly. And I'm not drinking. I'm not doing any drugs that are not prescribed. I am just really tired. But yeah. I will say I have a feeling if I was more awake, I probably would have been kirking tonight a little, but it's Thursday and I need a couple days of off there. So. Alrighty. Little bit of mineral harass again. Game number 2. From Mr. Phoenix of the Night. That's why, you know, Nightphoenix, he's kind of like Batman. He's more Protoss and Ukrainian. You know, he's like a young Nightphoenix bat kid, Protoss player. Something against a rat Pokemon that happened to like a 1990s rock and roll themed kind of, you know, Dana Carvey, Michael Myers kind of shit. All right, I have no idea what I'm saying anymore, but I will say this larva is going to live to see another day. Unluckily for Nightphoenix, hoping to catch a larva out of this at least. But he's not going to be able to do so. That was damn close, though. Adept certainly will not be able to get a cocoon, but it will be able to get a drone. As the Adept pressure's on. Still, Wayne is out with a good amount of links. And There are 3 queens to defend, so I think it is a wise move that he's going back. Nightphoenix actually posturing for a pretty standard build now, even though he opened with a cheeky attempt at a fake cannon rush. It is gonna, you know, everything cumulatively is gonna delay him from getting this Nexus down at a super early time, but he's still gonna be able to get a decent time one. It's gonna be probably still sub 4 minutes for the hero opener. What he chooses to do with this build, I don't know. We don't know that's the case yet. We do know he's opening 2 oracles. I'm assuming it's gonna be the hero build. Swing, indeed. Remesticus. Oh, well, actually, that's a lot of lost mining time from the 1 oracle. Those take a good beating here. But it's going to go back. Oh, second oracle needs to come back. Oh, I guess not. 2 adepts alone are enough to chase it back. The Lings are on to keep full attention to this oracle with a lot of energy. There is a spore. And again, 3 queens with more, actually. More that were produced. There's 6 in total. He's going to have to be careful to keep this oracle alive. He doesn't want to get greedy. Well, maybe he shouldn't want to get greedy with it. He's taking a bunch of hull damage, unable to find value, but still, let's look at the graphs. Nightphoenix has been leading in the income advantage and is able to secure his 3rd base. He did go for the trifecta oracle build for whoever it was that was promised blackjack. I forgot which you said that earlier, but close enough. Maybe Duck Cuddler. All right. 4 adepts gonna shade in over here, and the oracles putting some pressure on forcing transfuses. That's less injects, that's less creep spread, and the 4 adepts getting some good worker kills. This is not resonating glaives right now. It's just 4 adepts. 2 of them gonna split off and shade, but the Lings get a good surround. The other 2 gonna catch some more workers. 8, 9 workers fallen. I don't think these 2 adepts are gonna be saved. Still, there's lost mining time all together cumulatively. It may be worth it. Oh, it's 4 oracles. Let's go. It went from a trifecta oracle build to the 4 oracles, but you know what? The spore crawler is going to force the issue to return this back home. A couple stalkers being warped, and we got blinking +1 on the way from Protoss. Glial reconstitution, and what the deuce? We got a Hydra Den from Wayne. It's still a 3-base Zerg, mind you. Nightphoenix ahead in economy for now. But what a weird little tech switch for a 3-base Zerg who is... They're even on workers. All right, so Wayne is going to just now take his 4th hatch. Some crazy trades this game. Actually, some very crazy trades. That was entirely worth it, folks. 4 adepts for all that carnage in Pandemonium. 12 drones, 4 Lings, a creep tumor, an overlord, and 1 queen. That is some pretty good Zorg gameplay. Probe randomly out on the map, distracting the Lings, getting position on the army. And this is a decent wall. I think there is still a 1 hex gap. I could be mistaken. Actually, there always is when it's near a nexus. Any wall offs right there at that choke point with a building structure, I think, is always going to keep a gap. Yeah, okay, the sentry's beautiful. I love the sentries right there. That is good quality stuff. All right, Blink has completed. +2 ground weapons on the way. We have ranged attacks on the way. But there is going to be Hydras. No roaches yet. There are going to be more following up behind it. Hydras do a pretty good job against Stalkers, though. Muscular Augments, rather, is going to complete here in a minute. Charge is just now starting up behind it. I wouldn't hate Chargy boys behind us more so, but these Stalkers are taking a huge beating. This is not going as great for Nightphoenix. He's playing pretty well, but you don't like to see that. Okay, I do like to see this, though. He's going to attempt to get a Robo Bay behind this. I wonder if he's going to Colossus. I have a sneaky feeling that's the case when he sees that many Hydras. But there's a flank of Roaches behind. So, yeah, there the Roachy boys come in. Stasis wards are here. Is Rattata gonna just walk in? He's gonna eat one of the biles, or one of the stasis wards. Oh, decent Novas. Segments off the army. Some of the units are trapped. The 1 Hydra is gonna be trapped in this. The Stalkers could, well, waddle their way through it. They're gonna kind of fumble their way along. A couple Hydras going down. Some damage being dealt. Still, the stasis ward is going to be off cooldown pretty soon. There are 2 shield batteries. The Colossus is canceled. He was going for a Colossus. He's going into a Disruptor unless he got one out. Yeah, he canceled it, went right for the Disruptor. Craziness from Nightphoenix. He's going in for Foracle play. Killing Queens off. Killing drones behind. Oh my god, Nightphoenix is cracked. Nightphoenix playing very well this game. Is scrappy some of the scene. It's a weird comp from Wayne Rattata Vanya. Wayne Newton over here. And yeah, this is certainly something. He is going to probably lose this. Yeah, he's definitely going to lose his 4th base. I'm pretty confident of that. There's just so much Zerg here. It's double the army supply. Disruptor coming in, only catching a Roach. Nice save by Rattata. And a beautiful catch of the Nexus. Still, 4th base for a Zerg player goes down as well. It's 3 bases to 3 bases. The Disruptor sloppily going in front, though. Ling's coming behind us. Is there going to be another Nova? There is not. It's going to make a juicy target for a Zerg player. But I think this is a debate back to the shield battery. Another Nova is available, and that is a beautiful split from Wade. Here comes another. That one not so good. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. As our Protoss player comes marching in with the Zealots. Stalkers picking off some good units over here. The Foracle is forced to come fight. 1 is going to get bodied. 2 is going to get bodied. But it is enough to drive the Zerg forces back for now. A couple Overlords may go down in this fight. And if I was Wayne, I'd be careful of Disruptors. Oh, nice splits. Still, the fight is going on. Nightphoenix is lower on army supply, but again, they're even on bases in a way that favors the Protoss. But still, look at how much production's coming out for Zerg. Even with the Queen snipes that he got, he lost the Disruptor there. With nothing in production for Protoss. It's literally pretty all in, though. The Oracles getting their last bits of value are going to help out against the Hydralisk more than anything. Would have liked to seen him alive for stasis wards. He's just trying to gain an inch here or there. The army supply is getting close. Wait, oh my gosh, why is Nightphoenix taking this base? I would rather him taking this one or the 3 o'clock position base, just because of all this pressure going on. That said, we're going back into a 4th versus a 4th again. And this time the army's a little more even. Alright, that said, it's just Disruptors in production. What's the upgrades? We have +2. Wouldn't hate to see +3 ground weapons on the way for our Protoss player. He doesn't have the money in terms of minerals. He does have the gas bank. And decisions have to be made. Oh, yeah, he doesn't want to get like a random Disruptor getting picked off. Zealots are going to pick off a few Lings. We got more coming. Infestation Pit on the way for our Zerg player. His ranged attacks +2 coming in. And this is going to finish up. It might be right to Hive for Wayne on 3 bases. His 4th just popping in a bit. And this is actually probably not a bad idea for our Protoss player to push in. That said, oh, well, he only catches 1 of his own probes. 3 of his own, well, more falling to the Zerglings. We do have another robotics facility on the way. That said, it's a pretty close fight in terms of army size. For now. That's more of a zoning disruptor than anything. Another one, though, behind it is going to catch some great amounts of huge. Oh, my God. Number 2, huge. Ah! The friendly fire. Luckily, only kills 1. Nightphoenix takes game number 2. And what a banger. Oh, my God. Did you guys see that? He almost lost all of his workers. Or not all of his workers. All of his stalkers. Again, no sleep. The words coming out of my mouth are not going to make sense at times. Feeling a little dyslexic, man. Night, you're out. Nightphoenix coming in clutch and almost coming in more clutch against his own army. Pretty wild stuff, guys. I'm having fun. All right. We're going to go into game 3 here. I'm probably going to split these up on YouTube, so it's probably going to be trickling in on YouTube. I'm not just going to put the whole video out because of the pauses and stuff. The VOD will be available as soon as I can after this on Twitch. As an overnight worker, you're understanding. Yeah, for me, it's been I've been streaming so much, too. Streaming, casting, yeah, I overdid it a couple nights on the other stuff, too, but I, went into work yesterday, Worked all day, played poker at work after. And then I streamed for a couple hours, and then I couldn't fall asleep. So we were up on, but I think for the last bunch of nights, it's been a couple sleep. Yeah. But with hangovers in between, etc., etc. Not the best quality of life, I can say, for taking care of myself. All right. Guys, if you don't mind me, I need to just get a minute. I forgot to grab some water, too. The cats are stoning me for treats. So I think we can hang out for just a few. Give me just a couple minutes. Use the bathroom, grab some water, feed the kitties. I'm going to give them some treats. They have food, but they've been good cats. And we have game number 3 coming. All right, we are shield mode, dark blood. Hold on, guys. I am back. Ruh-roh, accidental, okay. Poof. That's shield mode. It's in a stupid spot. So there's a little shield icon, don't click it. But if you didn't know about it, if you've not been on Twitch in a minute, they added it in for... Yeah, whatever. It glitched out. It's happened to everybody. It's happened to me before. Welcome, Dark Blood. Making a big old entrance here. It's for, like, if you're, in trolling mode. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get into this. Game 3. Welcome. But no worries. Wayne versus Nightphoenix. Best of 5 again. And Nightphoenix played pretty well that last game. Yeah, you're fine, dude. Like I said, it's happened to me before. I want to say it's happened into a bigger streamer chat that I'm not in, but I can't remember for sure. Jury's still out, folks. Jury's still out on that one. All right, the score is 1-1, and we are on a Neo-Humanity. Spotting in the bottom right-hand corner. Well, you know the map from Hot-Headed Gaming. Give it up for Nightphoenix, our Protoss player in the yellow. And his opponent in the upper left, representing Team Starcom. Give it up for Wayne, our red Zerg player, formerly known as Vanya, or Rattata. Yeah, true. Darkblood do be handsome. In Anti-Diary, don't worry about it. It's like, it's literally a shield icon. Please don't click it. And like, you know, it'd be it's literally from, they put it in the dumbest location though. As the game's starting off, it looks to be a pretty standard one for both of them. It's 16 hatch from Wayne. And just a gate for Nightphoenix. Gate scout, in fact, so nothing more of a standard macro opener than that. No, I'm just saying, but I have to have a sale moment and say, shout out to Twitch for coming up with it. It's actually a useful feature, but they shouldn't have it right next to where you can just, even the streamer could accidentally click on it so easily. It's in a really silly spot. But for mods and everything, like, they make it so accessible you can accidentally click it. Twitch making the best decisions ever, Cap. But just like my my new warning, you know, or my I have to give my content warning because of smoking cigarettes too much and stuff. Oof, oof, oof. Wayne Newton over here singing his Vegas Lounge Lizard music and bodying the probe like a bunch of great cons in Fallout New Vegas. Damn. That was savage right there. That was a big oof. Sex, drugs, and Starcraft. I don't have the sex warning. I could have the vulgarity, whatever language stuff. The language warning some days. When I'm laddering, you bet your ass. But I mean, when I'm casting, it's not usually that bad. We're pretty tame. We do get a little risque, but it's not too bad. I think that, on that regard, I'm usually pretty good unless we're laddering. The assault's real. The spike in viewers? I don't know. I mean, people are watching the stream. I do know that. Some of you guys are chatting. And it's always just my mods in chat, usually. I think it's hilarious. I think I should make a rule. Anytime people don't get banned and they chat in my chat, they become a mod. At least. That'd be hilarious. We're gonna see how many... Just to troll Twitch to see how many moderators can be in one chat room. All my mods would be like, wow, Dave, you're taking away us being special. Nah, that's not the intent. I just like troll. You guys like trolling. I like trolling, alright? Let's be real here. Alright, these two adepts, not so based. Oh, debating. They're like, nah, we're gonna go back for round 2, bruh. And Wayne gonna take that nice little rich gas third. The pro side, you get the gas pretty quick with just one extractor. The con is basically, well, you are exposed in the front line, but oh my god, to a lot of shit. Speaking about being exposed, that stalker was just violated. And this is not going to be a very fast third. So this is like 4-gate glaive fake out with no twilight. It's an oracle. And Darkblood, thanks for this sub, Dark Bot. With your bot account.
Get trolled hard.
Get trolled hard. Oh my gosh, you know what? Get wrecked hard. That oracle blows up. We even have the disco ball confetti falling. Thank you again for the 9 months. And a 1-month streak, which means... I don't know what that means. But thank you very much, Senior Darkblood Darkbot. That's great. Big oof. Alrighty. It is going to be a robo follow-up. What is he doing? What is Nightphoenix doing? I feel like he's thrown a little bit in some regards, to say the least. He's lost an Oracle, a Stalker, and 2 probes. But... I don't know, the mind games are real. I kind of like it, guys. How about you? What are your thoughts, chat? Let me know. I'm kind of a fan of this. All right, the double Oracle harass is going out. Again, I'm really tired, so I'm going to be fumbling at my words and going off on tangents about shit nobody understands, including me. Imagine if that third Oracle was out. I would have loved it. But we can only imagine. Because that is not out. It is dead. All right. Wayne Testa. Specializing in the most lifelike dead oracles you can ever taxidermize. All right, 2 oracles gonna go back. Third nexus is fallen. A quick as fuck 5th hatch from Rattata. Makes me think he's up to something cheeky, or he's just gonna drone out really fucking quick and then just max out, which would also be kind of based. And this is a damn trolley build. We're going right into a Robo Bay first, then a Twilight and Forge. What is this guy up to? He sees Ling Bane. Hey, maybe he's just going into Colossus? This is just strange, guys. Our Protoss player's not even saturated on 3 bases. He does have the double gas, so he can spend that gas, but it's kind of delaying in some regards. Wayne is just pumping out Lings right now, though. And he's staying at this 56 drone count for now. He wants to just get a bunch of damage and maybe drone up when he gets ahead if he doesn't outright kill Nightphoenix. But he doesn't know what Nightphoenix has. Can the Colossi come out? Question is, can he survive these Banes with no shield batteries? That's 20 Banelings, guys. Some of them possibly across the map, but I think that's the bulk of them. The Oracles are out of position. There's no stasis words. There's no shield batteries. So many Banelings at this time. Oh, the cybernetic score gonna fall. Banes for days. Unfortunately, a lot of them don't make the best. Okay, that one does. And behind it, there's so many Lings, they might as well be Banelings. The damage they're getting out. Charges on the way. The Colossus is gonna come eventually, but so many probes are falling. Oh, the humanity. Oh my gosh, we're gonna call this build the Bartleby out of Nightphoenix here. Oh, Bartleby. Oh, the humanity. We have the Nathaniel Hawthorne build. Or was it Herman Melville? Was it Melville or Nathaniel? I don't know, guys. But either way, it was some fucking author from back in the day. Before any of us were alive. And what? The crate just gets kicked around by the Lings. The Cobra crate. Like Cobra Kai, but not as based. Alright, it's official, guys. I have lost my mind, just like he's lost his Colossus. Holding on desperately. This has been a banger, but okay, the game's still on. Worker count's not that crazy different, but with a 5-hatch Zerg that can change in a moment's notice, especially with some queens. This is a cheat. What a macro hatch. Yeah, this is extremely cheeky play. Now we're getting an infestation pit and hive. This is really cheeky play from Rattata. I mean, Wayne. Whatever the fuck his name is these days. Bojangles. What if he changed his name to Bojangles after, guys? I gotta see what's lagging my computer. Oh, this is actually making me very pissed off. Everything was running smooth as butter when I updated things and cleaned stuff up, and it feels bad, man. Alrighty. Well, these 4 zealots are not going to get much done over here, and these are some, the oracles are just trying to get some vision, but that's a lot of Zerg. And a 3-base Protoss attempting zealot run-bys. The drone count, again, pretty low, but the mining count's pretty low from both of them, too. They haven't mined, I don't know, we're going to start mining out of bases at some point if the game trudges on and they're on bases they're on, and then, oh, if Zerg loses bases, but it's mostly going to be losing drones. But on the other hand, they can just kind of be remade. I don't know why Nightphoenix hasn't been using stasis wards this game. This is just a really weird build out of him. He's still doubling down on Colossi, even though he's behind in upgrades. He was really late to getting his upgrades from how he kind of troll built there. But there's going to be more Banes crashing in, this time with Roaches and a couple Ravages behind it with the Link Flood. Zealots are going to find it. Oh, we need to position the Archons at the very least, but I don't think it's going to matter. There's no shield battery. Oh, boy. And all the Banes come crashing in. The roaches come and destroy the Colossus. GG.